welcome guys. I hope you're having a great day. Let's go ahead and get started with your read. So we're not going to use the letters and numbers today. They just weren't calling to me. This deck is popping out, so I feel like this is the one we are going to start your read with. We'll see what comes forward. So Tarot, what message do you have for the collective today? And we had a couple that wanted to pop out right away. Tidy house and hollow bone teachability. Interesting. Like cleaning house, getting rid of what's no longer serving you, being able to sort through things. What do we got? Garden of Venus, Will o' the Wisp, ooh, Root Girl, and Lost Compass. I feel like it's time. I think you've been through something. I think you've been through a tower. It's brought a level of chaos into your life where you're like feeling like almost like in limbo. Because I feel this, I had a direction that I was going in. I knew that life was going to go a certain way. This is what I was building on. And then it just wasn't there anymore. And then this period of time of what the fuck do I do? And kind of being stuck in between and struggling and trying to find my way and trying to find a new direction. It's like this in-between time. And now I feel like it's time to get organized. It's time to release. And it's time to start looking forward and find that new direction. Rest and renewal. Because I do feel like even that period of time that was in limbo was sort of like time to start processing things. It was kind of like the beginning of it. Also going through this organizing and this tidying. I feel like this might even just tie into emotions. But I keep getting shown like a household. So I do feel like it speaks to things around you as well. Being able to go through those things, being able to go through emotions, being able to detach from certain stuff and release things that maybe only bring bad memories or aren't worth hanging on to, or by hanging on to them, it's almost like hanging on to the past. And like, guys, I'm not saying like if this is somebody who passed away to go get rid of all their stuff. I'm really sentimental and I hang on to a whole lot of things from other people too. But there does come a time when there's certain things that only bring bad memories or only bring sadness or evoke negative emotions, that it becomes time to purge those things. Purge those things to allow yourself to release them and release the emotions that go with them. And that's your way of sort of being able to cut those ties and to start looking forward to the future and to not keep looking in the negative part of the past. Because I feel like this is a time for you. This is a time for healing. This is a time for looking forward. Dust Devil. Yeah, moving out of stagnation. It is a time for change. Absolutely. Look at the land. Okay, you're being spoken to. You're being spoken to by spirit too. Okay, so I don't know if this is somebody who's crossed over, who's coming to you in your dreams, but somebody is talking to you and is trying to give you wisdom and is trying to give you guidance. And the guidance is moving forward. The guidance is being able to let go of things from the past, being able to sort of cleanse certain things from your life that only hold you back, that keep you sad, that keep you upset, and being able to just start looking forward. This is all about change. The watchers, you have ancestors that are watching you. They're trying to speak to you in your dreams. They see that you've been unhappy. They see that you've been heartbroken. They see that you've been confused and looking for direction. And they are trying to reach you and they are trying to help you. They want you to be able to get your feet under you again. They want you to have that sense of knowing again of where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. I keep feeling that confidence coming from that lost compass, getting back to integrity. To me, it feels like getting back to knowing your place, knowing your direction in life, knowing what you're supposed to be doing, feeling comfortable in your own skin and in your own life and in your own choices as well. Fool's Embrace. Unmarked Trail. Just keep so much change here. So much change. Just moving out of stagnation. Time for change. Time for a new beginning. Time to release the past. That's what I keep getting in all of these cards. Dream Thief too. Whatever you're hanging on to from the past is acting like this dream thief. It's stopping you from moving forward. I don't know if this is the loss of somebody close to you or if this is a relationship that came to an end. I think we'll probably get more in some of these cards that come forward that speak to it. But whatever it is, it's stopping you from moving forward in your life and finding joy and finding happiness. Heart, home. Compassion. There's something more about this heart home card too, and I can't put my finger on it right now. I'm going to keep pulling cards and keep looking back to it. I know I'll get told by my spirit guides what it is. In the hand. There's something, you're being told you have control over the direction that something goes in your life. Lost in space, many masks. A wailing tree. And they are trying to guide you. Your spirit guides are trying to guide you. They're trying to come to you in your dreams. I don't know if you're misinterpreting your dreams, or the emotions are so strong that it's really hard to hear the message behind what's going on. Perfect storm. But everything happens for a reason, and this perfect storm card always tells me that. Everything happens for a reason. Everything comes together for a reason. It's all to push us in a new direction, a direction that we're supposed to go in. Netcaster. And something positive is supposed to be entering your life. That's what's going on here. Something positive is supposed to be coming your way. It's supposed to be entering your life, but you need to make space for it. I want to know what it is. We'll have to pull some tarot cards to find out more about what this thing is going to be, because these oracle cards are not telling me what it is. They just tell me that it's important for you to start moving on and moving forward, to start opening up to the future. That you will not have something you desire or something that's supposed to come into your life as long as you stay stuck in here. It's like this dream thief. It keeps you stuck. It keeps you stuck, and your ancestors are coming forward in multiple cards and are bringing this message for us. So this is a pretty heavy thing that you're supposed to be hearing. Tarot, which deck? Which tarot deck? This one. This is the one that we're going to talk about what's going on with you. Because I want to know what it is that's holding you back to, what you're dealing with, what you're trying to move on from. Let's see, we have the King of Pentacles here. Options. And choices, the Ace of Cups, new beginnings. I think this was a relationship that came to an end. I do believe this was a relationship that came to an end. Because I do have the Death card here too, and I have two separate energies. Even in this Empress, I feel a connection to the King of Pentacles. Like this was a partnership, a romantic partnership. I almost feel like this was a marriage. Like it was that deep of a commitment that the two of you tried to build a life together. You made a choice to try and build a life together. But I feel like there was something deeper. It was on the part of the King of Pentacles that brought this relationship to an end. So whoever the King of Pentacles represents to you, if this was the spouse, this was your deeply committed partner, there was something that they did, something that they chose that pushed you away. It took them in a different direction. I don't know if it was a third party relationship. I'm going to keep pulling cards here. The Hierophant, the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, because this was a truth you had to deal with. It was a very hurtful truth. It was something that they kept from you. It was a choice that they made. And that was what pushed you away. Oh, it's something you had to go hunting to find out too. It wasn't something they came to you and told you about. I feel like it was something you had to really push to find out. You had to push on your own. Your intuition told you something was up. It told you something was wrong. There was a truth here that you weren't seeing. I think there might have been a third party relationship here. I keep getting that from this Six of Pentacles. Like trying to keep you appeased, trying to keep you happy, but it was like just enough. It wasn't like all of them. Like they weren't putting their heart and their soul into the relationship because they had something else going on, something that they were hiding. We're going to grab a few more cards here. Oh, Six of Cups. The Six of Cups tends to speak to the past. It tends to speak to cycles. I am very much being pulled to the fact that there are children in this card. I don't know if the two of you have children together or if this speaks to something that they were hiding and that they had children with somebody else. Or if it speaks to maybe if they did have children with somebody else, that person wound up being the third party. They wound up going back there for a relationship as well. This is the Eight of Swords. I was like trying to keep you in this Eight of Swords so that you don't see what the truth is, so that you don't recognize what was really going on. The Page of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like there was most definitely an affair. There was most definitely an affair. There was a third party affair. They wanted to keep you in this relationship, this committed relationship that they had, but they wanted to have something on the side too. And they didn't want you to find out anything about it. I'll tell you too, I got this emperor sitting here. This emperor was somebody who was involved when all of this came to an end. I do feel like it was the judge. I got the Four of Wands next to it. Knight of Cups. I believe when this came to an end, I believe financially you obtained an offering. I do think you did. I think financially you got something out of it. But you got the fucking heartbreak. You got the heartbreak, and whoever that King of Pentacles took up with, I feel like they may have actually married that person since. Because I do feel they've made a connection with that person. They've stayed with that person. Whatever's going on over there since the two of you broke up. I'm going to grab a few more. So I want to know more about why tarot is bringing this forward. What waits for you in the future? This Nine of Wands. On the Two of Swords. I really feel like you're having trouble seeing past this hurt. And this is a big one. This would take anybody a hell of a lot of time to sort through these emotions. To feel like they've truly felt everything they need to feel and to be able to move on. This is a big one. This is somebody who you trusted. This is somebody who you tried to build a life with. And they did like one of the most hurtful things a person could do to you in a partnership. They stepped out, right? They stepped out with somebody else. And it absolutely did push you away. And it absolutely left you hurt. I think you still have mutual items around the house. I don't know if you still live in a place that the two of you lived together. But I do feel like you still have shared mutual items. Or possibly even some of their items. Smaller things left behind. Feel like this is part of your cleansing, is being able to get rid of this shit. Being able to move on and move forward from that. Getting rid of that shit that reminds you of that. Being able to detach from it. The Seven of Swords. On the Five of Swords, the Chariot card. This shit is stopping you from moving on and moving forward. It's actually robbing you of having happiness in your life. Thinking about what they did. We got the Hangman. Yeah, it is holding back. It's not fair. It's not fair. I feel like this person took enough of your happiness when they did what they did. They don't deserve to take your future happiness too. They don't deserve to hang on to that. You deserve a bright, open future. You deserve wish fulfillment. If you're wanting at some point to have someone in your life, to have a proper love connection with somebody devoted and somebody honest, you deserve to have that too. You deserve whatever you're looking for in life. You deserve to have that happiness. And that's why your ancestors are coming forward. I feel like they're actually pissed off. They're pissed off at your ex for doing this to you. They're pissed off and concerned that you're still sad, that you're still having trouble moving on and moving forward, because they want you to be happy. It makes them frustrated to see that you're not finding happiness. They're very concerned about you. Like I said, like they've been trying to talk to you too. And I don't know if you've been finding shit around the house like feathers. I don't know why the word feathers popped into my mind, but it did. Or maybe that it has to do with seeing birds around. Your ancestors keep trying to talk to you. They are trying to get a message through to you, and they're wanting to see you move on. This might even involve moving. If you're living in the same place that you lived in with this person, and it's like sort of every room has a memory and all that shit, and it's keeping you stuck. This may be something you want to consider as well, changing your surroundings, because I feel like that's a big part of it. Changing what you have around you, changing kind of the things that you're looking at, or items that are reminding you of this person and what happened, being able to get rid of that, being able to cut ties and move on and move forward. Like I know that's what the Six of Swords represents, moving away from something, but I keep getting like moving, like physically moving, packing up, moving to a new home, moving to something different, that it would help your healing process. Changing your surroundings would help. Judgment. I'm going to grab a few more here because I want to see where that Judgment card fits in. I do feel like it's speaking to choices, making choices. Yeah, especially sitting next to the Magician. This is like you can manifest what you want in your life. You can change the way that the things things are around you, right? You have that choice to be able to get rid of certain items that might remind you of this person. Keep getting this choice. Look to the future. Look to a bright future. I get pulled back to look at Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. It's like looking for the future, building for a future, preparing for positive things to come into your life. The King of Swords. That's funny because I get your energy in the King of Swords too. But it's like, it's different, right? The King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, we have that feminine energy, which is softer, having to realize the truth. The masculine energy, I see taking back control with this masculine energy, with this King of Swords, taking back control of your personal truth, recognizing what you deserve in life and not being afraid to go out and try and attain it. Not being afraid to change your surroundings, having confidence in yourself, recognizing the wonderful qualities that you have in yourself, the Moon card. Because that's the secret. I was wondering what the secret was. There's a Knight of Pentacles out there somewhere for you. That Knight of Pentacles is a genuine offering. It's somebody who's maybe a little bit slow and steady, but they always get to the finish line, and it's genuine. It's genuine. It's someone who's genuine. When you're ready, when you've been able to release these burdens that this person, this King of Pentacles, has given you, there is somebody going to be waiting for you in the future. Absolutely, there is somebody waiting for you in the future. They can't come along until the burdens have been unpacked. The burdens have been released. You've been able to move past the Five of Cups. We got this Five of Pentacles here too. I think, and I tell you what my spirit guides are telling me, you haven't been feeling very healthy as of late either. Like exhausted all the time. You've been feeling worn down. The stress is actually making you sick. The stress from all of this, the sadness, the constant reminders of what happened in the past with this. I keep getting pulled back to that, a tidy house, those items, whatever that shit is, it keeps reminding you of what's going on. It keeps you in this emotional state. It keeps you stressed out, and it's actually making you sick. It's actually making you sick. You do need to release what this is so that you can start moving forward. You'll actually feel healthier. You'll sleep better. I don't think you've been sleeping very well. I don't know that you've been eating very well either. I keep feeling like really exhausted and really worn out. This Three of Swords, this heartbreak has absolutely taken a round out of you. The Page of Pentacles. I'm going to grab a few more here. I do have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about taking back control too. Page of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords. I feel, okay, that's the message. I wait for my spirit guides to talk to me there. Because I'm like, Knight of Swords, where the hell do you fit in? Because he's always like charging in. Charging in with the truth. Charging in to fight. Charging in with whatever. I have him sitting next to the Ten of Cups. Your ancestors want you to fight for your own happiness. That's part of taking back control, is being able to fight for your own happiness. To be able to realize that you deserve more than the way things are right now. And yes, you deserve more than the way that you were treated. But you deserve more than the way that things are right now. You deserve to have joy in everyday life. Okay? You deserve to be able to sleep properly at night, to not be stressed out, to not be sad all the time. Your ancestors don't want you to be like this anymore. Your ancestors want you to find joy. Like, they got their noses right out of joint with all of this. And they are very, like I said, they're pissed at your ex. They're very pissed at your ex. But they're frustrated with the situation and they want to see you move forward. They know that there is something better out there waiting for you when you're ready for it to come your way. But there's also just everyday joy and happiness waiting for you out there. And they want to see you to be able to move in that direction. They want you to be able to release these items that are holding you back. This might be the place that you're living in too, where every room is a fucking memory. And that keeps you trapped and it keeps you stuck. If that's the case, be open to moving. Be open to finding new surroundings for yourself. This is time for a new chapter. This is time for you to take back control of the direction that things are going in, to take back your life, to find that happiness, to live for you. You don't have to deal with this nasty energy anymore. That person is on their own journey, and that person will face their own karma. It is a retrograde this year. What goes around is coming around this year. So it's up to you to be able to just look towards yourself now and what you want in your life, what you want in your everyday life, what's going to make you happy, and to start releasing this shit from the past and close the door on this chapter. This has taken enough from you. It's taken enough of your heart, taken enough of your tears, taken enough of your emotions, your time, your energy. You deserve happiness. You deserve to be better. Sorry, people like that just, that bothers me that people would do that to people. That is nasty. That is absolute nastiness, and I can feel what your ancestors feel for you too. They deeply care for you and they want you to start being happy again. You deserve it. Alrighty guys, have a great day.